We're at Clark Art Gallery in Hale in Cheshire. We're here for the opening night of the exhibition of Northern art, past and present. In this exhibition, we're showing a wide range of artists spanning a period of about 100 years of Northern art. So the oldest artist we've got in the exhibition is Adolf Follett, who is known as the teacher of Lowry, right up through artists of the 50s and 60s and 70s of the Lowry generation, and then we've got a whole batch of new artists, the up-and-coming generation of Northern artists. This is the first exhibition to show this range of Northern art, and it's got the largest number of paintings by the artists spanning from 1876 up to the current date. Yeah, Northern art is becoming highly collectible, and it's largely due to the large prices being achieved by L.S. Lowry. 2 paintings last year by Lowry sold for 5.6 million, so everybody's looking for the next Lowry. And there are lots of Northern artists who have seen considerable rises in prices in the last 5 years. In this exhibition, we've got the next generation of Northern artists. We've got people like Liam Spencer, Ben Kelly, Phil George, Stacey Manton. All these artists are building up strong track records, and I think in 10, 20 years' time, who knows, one of those might be the new Lowry.
Well, I've exhibited at Clark Art for a few years now, or Bill's exhibited my work here, and I suppose this is the context of Northern arts. Well, the paintings I've got on show, I suppose, are typical of what I do. They're urban landscapes, it's Manchester or the surrounding areas, and it's just a contemporary view of that scene. You know, the city changes constantly. I don't set out to document it. I sort of set out to make a personal response to it, but inevitably, as the city changes, then I'm making a kind of record of how it is in the here and now.
My name's Ben Kelly. I'm a painter based in Macclesfield, originally from Manchester. Well, I'm a figurative narrative painter. Well, they're little stories. The first one at the top is Abersock, Cheshire on Sea. Obviously, a lot of people go there from Cheshire for the holidays, or have second homes. And I just quite like the little sort of stories about sort of walking along the beach, sort of dogs and walkers together. There's always something sort of going on to sort of document, I think, really. Similar with the Urbis one, Football's Coming Home, it's just sort of to document the start of the National Football Museum, being at Urbis. A lot of the paintings that I do of Manchester, it's about sort of consumerism as well, and I always sort of notice the colour bags when I'm out there. Manchester's a sort of city of glass now as well, and sort of consumerism, it's very, very different, I suppose, to the way Lowry painted it. So just tried to sort of document that and the little stories that appear on, you know, from everyday life, I suppose, really.
I love being part of this northern scene, and yeah, I feel really fortunate to be here. And yeah, it's a very exciting times, and Northern art is moving very much up there, and I'm fortunate to be part of it.
This is the first time my work's been included in a proper exhibition, and I'm from the northeast, as you can probably tell, and my work is very much rooted in probably my childhood and kind of memories of the past. Well, this soil painting, it's called The Last Gas Lamppost, and it's based on my memory of my childhood. When I was 9, the houses that we lived in, the surrounding houses were being demolished, and I can distinctly remember climbing up the lamppost for the very last time. We always did it anyway, and so really this painting is a celebration of the time when it was kind of, it seemed to be safer for children to play out after dark, and the memories of your kind of childhood and playing out, you know, it's a kind of good shared memory, really.
I am exhibiting a few paintings here. I am from Salford. I'm a northern artist. I came to this gallery in March, and I thought, oh yes, this is just the right kind of place for me. And eventually they agreed. I said, oh yes, you're all right, you'll fit in. So this is the big Northern Art Show, so I'm in it.
Northern art has moved on considerably from the Lowry matchstick men. The current artists are portraying the North as it is today. They're using vivid colours, they're using different techniques. It's very far removed from the work of Lowry, even though you can see the influence of Lowry in quite a number of the works by the artists. People really are taking Northern art seriously, and we do have a fairly small gallery here, but we're in a great location and we've got some really dedicated collectors of Northern art. But saying that, we sell nearly as much to people in London and the South, so it's not just the Northern buyers who are buying it. The future for Northern art is as bright as it's ever been. We've got a whole crop of new artists coming through. They're becoming very collectible. The older artists are continuing in price. So I think Northern art has a great future.